What's up, guys? Jason Torres, the blog and rapper here, and I wanted to do this video as part of a series of coaching and encouragement, and kind of explain to you a little more in detail on who I am and what I do and why I do what I do. But as you can tell, I have I have 478 fans, so like a lot of this stuff may be rehashing, re-saying what I've said in previous videos. So for those 478 subscribers, repetition helps, I guess. But there's a lot of you guys out there that probably don't really know me, never heard of me, and why would you? Nobody famous or whatever. But I wanted to kind of go briefly on my story and the next few videos. Hopefully do some tutorials, show you guys some of the things that, step by step what I do and whatnot, put it publicly and all that good stuff. But anyway, so if you have not heard the story, it's not a fancy story, not anything special, but 2 years, for the last 2 years, I had been without a job. We had struggled, my wife and I had struggled seriously financially. We had seen negative balances in our bank account. We got on food stamps at one point, and I wasn't able to get a job. My wife had been jumping from babysitting job to babysitting job, not having anything stable. And it's not because I was lazy or anything like that, because as a matter of fact, I worked from home until recently, but this is my home office, and I had been filling out application after application for those 2 years. You could ask my sister-in-law. We gone together, to the mall, to stores, to you name it. I applied to McDonald's and got rejected by McDonald's. How sad is that? It's because I was overqualified because I have a college education. That's my diploma right there, the one on the bottom. So I'm either underqualified or overqualified, so I was stuck in that rut, and that sucked big time. So it was really hard for me to get a job until October. This past October, I finally got a job. But anyway, in June of last year, I, feeling desperate, seeing those negative balances, being on food stamps for a little bit, I decided, I've done this before. Let me just try it again. I prayed and I went online and I typed in how to make money online or something like that, and eventually I found what's called Instant Payday Network, and you can click the link below and that gives you more details about it. But I found that in June. It's 100% free, and me being skeptical like any other normal human being, I went in it ready to say that this is not going to work, but eventually it changed my life. You could look through my channel, see who I am, see where I've come from, and know that this has changed my life. So June, I didn't see any money for like 4 weeks, and then finally I started seeing like 20 bucks a week or something like that, and then eventually in August started making 50 to about $100 a day on average. I say average because it's not every single day. I'll have like $100 Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday I'll make 50, Thursday I'll make 20, but then Friday I'll make $100 again, something like that. But anyway, so yeah, so I got a 1099 tax form from Instant Payday Network this past month in January actually, and in January, mid-January, I attended my first Empower Network event. Empower Network is step 4 of Instant Payday Network. You can see that in the link below. And if you look through the steps, step 4 links you to Empower Network. And I've made money off that too. And I went to the event, my first event this past January, and it was awesome. But yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I essentially, those 2 years of me trying to get a job, I went from almost poverty, really, to my life being just turned around. I made $13,000 in 7 months with just the online thing. And then when I got a job in October and my wife got a job in October, we started the same day. Crazy as that, October 15th. When we both got our jobs, the money that I'm making online is in addition to, the money from work. So I mean, 13,000 plus, we're making like $6,000 a month, I think, from just our jobs. So yeah, our lives got so turned around, and living expenses down here is cheaper than, I mean, if you're from New York, like I am, but I'm down here in Texas. If you're from upstate, up north or whatever, you're probably like, that's not a lot, but down here it is. And so why do I do what I do? Why do I have my channel? Well, my channel is, to help me promote as well, with my referral links and everything. It helps me, by promoting and getting people's attention and whatnot. But I could do it in other ways too. Like I do paid advertising, which is, I just put money into something and then it just, it just brings traffic, and I don't ever have to be personal with anyone. I don't ever have to coach. I don't ever have to do anything. I can do blog posts. I can do this and that. I don't have to do YouTube. Don't have to. Don't need it. But I do it. And the reason is because, one, I'm a storyteller. I like to tell my story. This is my story. This here is a blog. It's a video blog, and this is my story. And I like to tell stories. So, I'm telling you my story. I'm telling you how I went from not making, from being without a job for 2 years to where I am today. And so also, I know if you don't have any spiritual beliefs or religious beliefs, that's fine. I'm not judging anybody, but I can only speak for myself, okay? I'm a Christian, all right? And, born and raised as a Christian. And I know there's a lot of Christians that, are hypocritical and all that stuff. I'm not, that's not me. But what I'm saying is that, what I'm taught as being a Christian is to help people, is to be good to people, is to, the Bible says when you take care of the least of these, you're taking care of me, which is Jesus speaking. So, I want to be able to help people, not just, give myself a one-up, but to help people as well. And I have, in this time, and it's just been phenomenal. People underneath me have been making money. People that are not underneath me that would send me an email or a comment asking for my help. You don't even have to join with me. If you send me a comment, whatever, I'll tell you what's up, So, because we're in this fight together, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't want to be another 9-to-5 guy, slave to the workforce. I want to rise above it. I want to be, I want to be wealthy so I can help people. You know what I'm saying? In this last 7 months, I gave my sister-in-law $500 for, some paying back a debt that we owed her. As a matter of fact, I've given to charities. I gave to this stand-a-thon that my cousin was doing for, paraplegic children. I gave to several other things to the I can't even remember the name. Children's Hospital, the famous one. The Children's Hospital. I in this short amount of time, I went from not having any money, negative balances, to making the money that I am making, and blessing, charities, blessing foundations, this and that. And it's only going to get better the more the better I do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm helping people to do that as well. Why can't we live like that? You know what I'm saying? Why can't we live to the point where we make a difference and not use our money just to be, selfish and whatever, worry about ourselves, but to help others? When you put other people first, you get blessed. And that's another spiritual concept within Christianity. But anyway, it's going to go on a little rant there, but, just wanted to say that to you guys, and that's all I got for now, because I'm almost out of time. It's Jason Torres, the blog and rapper. Much love, God bless. I will see y'all soon. Peace!